Hi, yeah, my name is Guan. I'm working in JWT as Creative Director. So I just want to tell you a story. I was in a party like this the other day, and someone came up to me and asked me what I was doing for a living. I said, advertising. And he turned around and said, I hope you're not going to sell me anything tonight. So I think advertising has a really bad reputation of trying to sell something you do not want. So tonight, I'm not going to sell anything to you. Instead, I'm asking you to actually start making things. It is not a coincidence that Christopher and Michael was talking about making things, because that's where the world is generally going. We have started to obviously try and create a lot of things in advertising in the past, which is one-dimensional. It's trying to push a lot of stuff. But what's happening? People are not responding. Everybody's got a lot of, has no time. And the best way is to create things that people enjoy and people experience them. So what I'm going to do is to give you an example of what I mean about making things. So I'm sure you've seen this KitKat. It's one of the most famous chocolate brands, and the brand idea is having a break. So whenever you have a break, think of a KitKat. So that's what the ads are always trying to sell you. When you have a break, eat a chocolate, eat a chocolate, eat a chocolate. But I'm going to show you that you don't have to push people in terms of trying to sell something. By making something that people enjoy and experience, they're going to enjoy the brand a lot better. So watch this case study and you'll understand why.
No matter how awesome a summer concert is, sometimes you need a break. But usually, there's nowhere to sit. KitKat came to the rescue with posters that could become real cheers. Sure, it took a little bit of work. From concept, to design, to testing, to actually hanging the posters. But it all came together in the end. For a small investment, we got a big impact. Posters disappeared almost as quickly as they went up. The KitKat shares were featured on websites, blogs, on Twitter, Facebook, and even an online auction site. More importantly, everyone remembered that if you want to have a break, you have a KitKat.
So it's a brilliant example of not just selling chocolates to you, but selling you an experience. So let's take a look what this thing is. Obviously, it's a chair. We all know what a chair looks like. You're sitting on one and you're enjoying the experience because I'm standing here talking to you. The second thing is that when you create a thing, you start to play with the ideas. And as consumers, we want the brand and the consumers to connect in such a way that you want them to enjoy the experience. So you can, if you look at this, the chair wasn't given to the consumers. What they had to do was to make the chair. And when you make the chair, you get consumers to participate in the whole experience. And as they make the thing, they start to own the chair. And when they sit on a chair in a very crowded concert, they start to enjoy a personal experience with your brand. And if you look at the chair, the KitKat logo is still imprinted at the back. And what happens is that when you bring the chair home, share it with your friends, the brand continues to live on without even paying a single media dollar. So the brilliance is the simplicity, the experience, and the way consumers start to participate with your brand. Okay, so I've got two more examples, and so the next one is for something we all hate to see. So you're cycling along East Coast Park and you crash into a huge trash bin filled with garbage, or you go swimming in Bintan, and instead of being stung by jellyfish, you are stung by a beer can, for example. Garbage on beaches is a horrible, horrible thing, and sometimes as human beings, we don't care when we want to throw stuff, but when we want a holiday, we want a clean beach, okay? So we throw stuff, but we want a clean beach. Not bitch, beach. Well, that's clean too, but. So this example is how a beer built something or made something so incredibly never been done before to get people to care about the beach once again. Let's see what they did.
Corona, a brand that has always been connected with the beach, launched the Save the Beach project to preserve and recover one European beach every year. But just cleaning the beach didn't make people care about the problem. So we thought, what if we talk about something that they do care about? Their holidays. Introducing the world's first garbage hotel.
The first hotel made from rubbish has opened its doors in Rome. Prima bello al mondo fatto solo di rifiuti con 10 posti letto.
Vostra esperienza in un hotel fabbricato con basura that's made up of old toys, mannequins, legs, icons,
L'Occidente, chitarra.
exhaust pipes, yes, no, they had it.
We commissioned the famous artist of trash, A.J. Schultz, to build it with more than 12 tons of garbage that Corona collected from beaches across Europe. And we were fully booked in only a few hours. Corona sent a clear message. A hotel that symbolized our future holidays if people didn't listen. And well, people did listen. The Corona Save the Beach Hotel opened its doors in Rome and Madrid and has even received offers from various museums to become part of the permanent exhibition. But they weren't the only ones interested.
So incredible. They built a hotel to communicate about the problem where garbage is being polluted. And what they did, obviously, a garbage made of hotel made by a well-renowned, trash collector and stuff. Isn't it amazing that something so unique attracted so much media? Something so unique actually gave people a chance to talk about the subject, about garbage on the beach. And something so unique that even if you did not stay in the hotel, you want to talk about it. And even with people staying in a hotel, they have an unforgettable experience. I mean, I remember where, the Merlion, where people could queue up to sleep next to a Merlion. I mean, that wasn't something I fancy, but a lot of people queued up for it. So you can imagine this wonderful garbage hotel. I'm not sure what it smells like, but I'm sure they probably put a lot of fragrance. But the publicity generated by building a thing is more powerful than trying to tell you to pick up the next garbage on the beach. Okay? So for the last case study, it's something that the men will enjoy, but the ladies will hate. Okay? And this is something that could be put right here on this pub. It's built on an insight that men love to drink and stay in the pubs with their friends and spend a lot of time, but they hate spending time with their girlfriends. So let's see what they built to solve this dilemma.
cerca de la casa de tu viejo, lo que pasa es que estoy internado.
Sí, estaba durmiendo. Ah, bueno, ¿qué hora es? Quedan 8 minutos. No, ¿qué haces en el gimnasio?
Tengo un entrenamiento como de 10 kilómetros. No voy a llegar, ¿eh?
Mi amor, no sabes lo que me ha pasado.
Igual no te preocupes, porque yo me quedé en casa durmiendo. Estoy re cansada. ¿Hablamos mañana? Dale, un besito.
This is a great example. Yeah, I'll just put. This is done in Argentina, but it's a fantastic example of when you build a thing, instead of saying, we're going to make more, beer's good for you, come to the pub and drink, they create a thing that is not only entertaining, it is useful, it is something that, man would enjoy coming in and out. It's a talking point, and it's something that you see the results. I mean, just judging from the reactions I get from the crowd, it's something that we all relate to, okay? So in closing, you can see the 3 fantastic examples of how things are created to create much more playfulness, participation, and experience. And hopefully, the next time when you want to advertise, you will start to create more things and try to push your product into a consumer's mouth, which they do not want anyway. So I guess the next time when someone in this party asks me what I do for a living, I'm not going to say I'm going to work in advertising, because probably I won't be invited to such events anymore. I'm going to say that I'm an inventor. Thank you very much.